Viewers, I want to take you to Bengal this evening on Super 6. Betis betrayed again and how. One woman, a young woman from Bengal's Panihati, North 24 Parganas, was allegedly lured with a fake job offer by these two on your screen dancing in these videos. And it's a mother and a son duo, Aryan Khan and his mother Shweta Khatun Khan. And then horror followed. This young woman believed them and went on to possibly get a job, have some livelihood for herself and her family. In turn, as per this young woman's claims, with visible injuries all over her body, she has claimed she was held captive by the woman and her husband in their Howrah apartment for at least 6 months. And there was no job as she was promised. She was expected instead to participate in shooting, recording, participating in pornography videos. Forced to work as a bar dancer. When she refused in each of these activities, that is when the torture began. She was allegedly brutally tortured, and to such an extent that iron rods allegedly were inserted into her private parts. She was starved, she was severely injured, and there are visible injury marks all over her body. We've in fact blurred it out. The woman on your screen is the accused. When the young woman managed to finally escape somehow, that is when the details emerged. She's currently undergoing treatment. She's in a critical condition. A case has been filed at the Kharda police station. But here is the most important part. The mother and the son who you see dancing, enjoying, having a gala time in these videos, both these accused are currently absconding. We do not know where they are. Police investigation is ongoing. Fact is, for all that glitter in their happy videos, these influencers were possibly part of a dark web of pornography and fake promises.
না না সেটা আলাদা বিষয় তোমার আছে না না কি সকাল দিন আগে তোমার আল্ট্রাসাউন্ড করার পেটে ইয়ে করার যে মা তোমার এই যে টোটাল মুখে এগুলো কি করে হয়েছে নিউজে আসছে নিউজে দেখুন সব দিন যাবে কি করে কি না না এমনি ঘটনাটা একটু বল
কালকে যে পেয়ে পুরো অবস্থা খারাপ মুখ টুক ফোলা সব ফেটে গেছে এগুলো পিঠটা ফেলে গেছে হাত ভাঙা সব ভাঙা আর রোড দিয়ে মাথায় মেরেছে সব ফুলে এরকম হয়ে গেছে সব
আপনারা জানতেন
না জানতাম না কালকে আসলো দেখলাম আমরা পুরোদিন মারধর করেছে তো বললো কি বকরিতে বলি দেবো তাই মেয়ে শুনতে পেরেছে তো কী করলো মেয়েটা ওরা ঘুমিয়েছিল মেয়েটা চাবি ভার করে তালা খুলে সকাল ভোরবেলা পালিয়ে এসছে
কি চাইছেন এখন আপনারা
চাচ্ছি কি শাস্তি পেলে ভালো
উপযুক্ত শাস্তি
তারপরে আসার পরে জানলাম কি আমার মেয়েকে ওরা বন্ধ করে রেখেছে মারধর করছে ঘরে ওই যে আরিয়ান খান তারপরে ওর মা বলছে কাজকর্ম না করলে তোকে যেতে দেবো না
কি কাজ করতে দিয়েছি
ও ঘর মুছতে বলতো ঘর না মুছলে মারতো বলেছিল তোমাকে এই কাজ করতে হবে ওই যে বাজে বাজে কাজগুলো করতে বলতো তা আমার মেয়ে বললো দিদি আমি তো এসব কাজ কোনোদিন করিনি আমি পারবো না বাস তারপরে বাড়িতে নিয়ে গিয়ে ওর মোবাইলটা চেক করলো করার পরে আমাদের নম্বর যা ছিল সব ডিলিট করে দিল এবার ওকে এত বড় ঘরে রেখে ওকে বড় বড় তালা দিয়ে রেখে দিয়েছিল বলছে তুই এবার বেরোতে পারবি না জীবনের মতন বলেছে না আমি তো যাবো মার কাছে বলে না যদি যাস তাহলে আমি পুলিশ কেস করে দেব তুই 2 লাখ টাকা নিয়ে চুরি করে বেরিয়েছিস
The woman has leveled serious allegation against the mother-son duo that she was offered a better job with a better salary, and when she moved to their flat to get the better job in an event management, then she was offered to work in pornographic videos. She was offered to work as a bar dancer and also a call girl. When the woman refused to do so, she was brutally tortured by the mother-son duo. She was even sexually assaulted by both of them, and after spending 6 months, because she was held captive, she was confined illegally in the flat in Howrah by the mother-son duo for almost 6 months, and on last 6th of June she finally somehow managed to escape from the flat and went to her home. And when she reached her own home, her mother couldn't even recognize her own daughter, and right now she's under treatment. She's hospitalized with serious injuries, and After getting complaint, Howrah City Police has lodged an FIR against the mother-son duo who were Shweta Khan and Aryan Khan. They have been named in the FIR. Howrah City Police has launched an investigation into this case, and right now they are on the run as per the police sources, because Howrah City Police have conducted several raids at the residence of Shweta Khan and Aryan Khan, but they were not found. They are still absconding. Howrah City Police is currently probing the case after getting a written complaint from the woman who is a resident of North 24 Pargana. With camera person Lison Low, this is Rajesh Shah for India Today, Kolkata.
Remember, as the details emerge, because we cannot show you the visuals of the victim, there are clear guidelines, but I can tell you the injuries have been so visible. For example, there is swelling on her eyes completely swollen. Her hands and legs were found to be broken bones. Teeth were broken. What kind of torture? And in the promise of a job of a poor young woman looking to a bright future. I want to bring in Rajesh Saha in this telecast this evening. Rajesh, good evening. Tell me about how did the incident finally surface? How did she manage to escape? How are the investigators looking at it? Because the fact is, amid all of this, she has been able to put out her story, but both the accused are absconding. We do not know where they are.
Well, Pooja, that incident first came into the light on 7th of June when the victim girl somehow managed to escape from the flat in Howrah on last 6th June, who was held in the flat, was held confined in the flat in Howrah for 6 months, for at least 6 months, and somehow she managed to escape from the flat and went to her own house in Panihati under Northern Purvakana district. And when she reached her own home, her mother couldn't recognize her own daughter. She was brutally tortured, she was sexually abused, and she was assaulted by the mother-son duo who are a resident of Howrah district. And when she narrates regarding the torture she faced during last 6 months in the flat of Shweta Khan and Aryan Khan, the mother of the victim girl went to the police station and lodged a police complaint at Khorda police station. But as the place of occurrence falls under Howrah Police Commissionerate, so they registered a 0 FIR and transferred the FIR to Howrah Police Commissionerate to continue the probe. And after getting the complaint from the victim, Howrah City Police has started the investigation. Howrah City Police have launched several raids at the residence of Shweta Khan in Domjur area, but they were not found inside the flat. They are right now on the run.
I hope
since
they are nabbed
last few
soon,
days.
because at
And,
least... yes.
the
Go ahead, Rajesh. Finish your point. All right, so Rajesh, keep tracking all the latest on that, because we'll wait for the arrest of the mother-son duo. They had a production house, so to say, that they had opened. That was possibly a front, but was there a pornography racket? Because can it just be one woman? Or through her, there could be an unraveling of a bigger racket. But look at how they were trapping poor young women who only wanted a basic job so that they can have some income for themselves and their family. What exactly are the details that this young woman and her family, after she managed to escape and reach out for help, actually narrated? I have the details for you. First revelation, that she was lured, offered a job. Remember, this happens especially in parts where they know that young women are trying to seek job outside their villages or small towns. The second revelation that has come out is when she believed this mother and son duo and went along with them, she realized she was being asked to shoot and participate in a pornography video, a film, and she did not want to be a part of it. When she refused, she started to be tortured, and tortured brutally, ruthlessly, beaten black and blue, swollen eyes, broken teeth, broken bones. Then a revelation has come from the young woman's family. The survivor's family has alleged that it appears iron rods were inserted and forced into her private parts, basically again to torture her to be able to agree to participate in the kind of work the mother and son wanted. Another revelation that has surfaced is that they were, if not inserting it into the private parts, they were beating her up constantly with iron rods and more. There have been cigarette butt wounds on the body, on the chest and other parts of the body that have been found as well. That means she was burnt with lit cigarette butts, again in a way to torture her. There have been serious injuries, revelation number 7, on different parts of her body, especially in private parts. What kind of deranged minds, remember, are we talking about? And again, I reiterate that this is one story. Are we looking at a bigger racket? But that's not where the big story is coming from. This has turned political, and how? You would think it's just about a criminal mind. Is this political support coming in to a certain extent? Bharatiya Janata Party has jumped in on this. They are claiming this Shweta Khatun Khan has links to the ruling Trinamool Congress. Now, they are citing a Facebook profile photograph, and we'll put that out. Some of these images on your screen are of one Shweta Khatun. The BJP is alleging that she is clearly has been working with the TMC to a certain extent. So we also decided to do a little more digging. These images on your screen, you can see the accused at various events of the Trinamool Congress in Bengal, standing right next to the TMC leaders. One is Bengal Minister Arup Roy. There is Sudeep Bandyopadhyay, also seen a senior leader, a known leader. So a question here, was at any point, was she confident of political support? Did she have the audacity to do what she was doing, knowing fairly well that there is backing? And I will wait for the TMC leaders to be able to put out a response. Did they know this woman? Did they know what she was really doing to poor Bengali women?
হাওড়াতে আবার আমরা যেটা দেখলাম সেটা খুব দুর্ভাগ্যজনক। একজন টিএমসির মহিলা নেত্রী বলা যেতে পারে ফুলটুসি খান, যে কখনো কখনো নিজেকে শ্বেতা খান নামেও পরিচিত রাখে পরিচয়, তার ছেলে আরিয়ান, এরা বাঁকড়াতে যেভাবে পর্ন ফিল্মের ইন্ডাস্ট্রি চালিয়েছে, মহিলাদেরকে শোষণ করেছে, আর তারা নিজের পরিচয় দেয় টিএমসির নেত্রী হিসাবে। বিভিন্ন কার্যক্রমে কেন্দ্র সরকারের বিরুদ্ধে আন্দোলনে আমরা প্রথম সারিতে সেই মহিলা নেত্রীদেরকে দেখি। এদের পিছনে যে নেতাদের আশীর্বাদ আছে, যাদের সংরক্ষণ আছে, তাদেরকে আজকে জবাব দিতে হবে যে এই ধরনের মহিলাদেরকে নিয়ে তারা সমাজকে কি বার্তা দিতে চায়। খড়দার একটি মেয়ে যদি প্রতিবাদ না করত, তাহলে এই এত বড় র্যাকেটের পর্দাফাঁস হতো না। হাওড়া জেলা টিএমসির নেতা মন্ত্রীদেরকে জবাব দিতে হবে যে তারা নারী কল্যাণের নামে কি এইভাবে এই ফুলটুসির মতন মহিলাদেরকে সামনে রেখে কি নারী কল্যাণ করছে না নারী সমাজকে ধ্বংস করছে। আমার নাম উমেশ রায়, আমি বিজেপি রাজ্য সম্পাদক।
আপনার সঙ্গেও ছবি আছে বিভিন্ন বিষয়ে।
তা ছবি থাকতেই পারে, আমার সঙ্গে ছবি থাকতে পারে, তাই বলে এই নয় তাকে আমি কোনোদিন প্রশ্রয় দিয়েছি। আমার সঙ্গে ছবি থাকতে পারে, মিছিলের লক্ষ লক্ষ লোক আছে, তার মধ্যে একজন সে থাকতেই পারে, সেটা কোনো ব্যাপার নয়। আমি তার নাম কোনোদিন শুনিনি, তাকে কোনোদিন দেখিও নি।
Response now, that's from Bengal Minister Arup Roy. What is he saying when he was questioned about did he know this woman Shweta Khatun or her son Aryan Khan, and the fact that they were torturing at least one woman who's been able to speak up?
নোংরামু ওই ফোনে এর সাথে ওর সাথে কথা, মোটামুটি নোংরামু আমার সামনেও উল্টো পাল্টা, সে রাত 2-1 অবধি মোটামুটি কথা বলছে। হ্যাঁ, বলছি কার সাথে? এই অমুক অমুক, হ্যাঁ আত্মীয়র সাথে। প্রচুর ছেলের সাথে ওটা বসা করতো, তো আমাকে ধরা দিত না। আমি কিছুদিন ধরা দিত না, এরকম করতো, আমি বুঝতে পারতাম না, আমি তো কাজের মধ্যে থাকতাম। ও আমার তো নিজের চোখে দেখেছি, নিজের চোখে আমি হাটফাট করে এসে দেখছি অন্য ছেলেরা সব বসে রয়েছে, তো আমার তো রাগ ধরতো। আমি কী ব্যাপার, আমি স্বামী থাকতে এরা কার, আমি তো কোনোদিন দেখিনি বিয়ের আগে।
All right, so that was the husband basically. I just want to tell you that was Mohammad Said Morsalim. That's the latest reaction that has come in. And he's the former husband of Shweta Khan. Now, he's alleged that she married him for money and property. There are more reactions as developments that are coming in this case, that there were men allegedly being invited by the woman. I want you to listen in again. This is the latest. The bite of the former husband has come in. Let's listen in again to this.
আপনার সঙ্গেও ছবি আছে বিভিন্ন বিষয়ে।
তা ছবি থাকতেই পারে, আমার সঙ্গে ছবি থাকতে পারে, তাই বলে এই নয় তাকে আমি কোনোদিন প্রশ্রয় দিয়েছি। আমার সঙ্গে ছবি থাকতে পারে, মিছিলের লক্ষ লক্ষ লোক আছে, তার মধ্যে একজন সে থাকতেই পারে, সেটা কোনো ব্যাপার নয়। আমি তার নাম কোনোদিন শুনিনি, তাকে কোনোদিন দেখিও নি।
All right, so that is what is the latest story that has come in from Bengal, and we'll try and get you more details. It's a huge incident that has taken place, and we'll try and unravel more. And likely, perhaps the ruling party should also help and cooperate, if at all there is any information that they have, and even the denial that has come in. Meanwhile, I want to now take you to Karnataka. As the blame game over the Karnataka stampede that left 11 dead and over 40 injured continues, sources are telling India Today that the Congress top brass is upset with the Karnataka unit. And there could be a rejig coming in on the cards. India Today tracking all the developments. Could there be a cabinet reshuffle? Is it just a coincidence that this cabinet reshuffle is coming in right after the stampede incident?
The Bengaluru stampede that killed 11 is causing tremors within the Congress. Top sources in the party tell India Today that Rahul Gandhi is upset and was considering a cabinet reshuffle. Sources say that Home and Deputy Chief Minister portfolios were under review, and B.K. Hariprasad and R.V. Deshpande are likely to be inducted. A high-level meet was held in Delhi, which was attended by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, K.C. Venugopal, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. Shivakumar rejected reports of any cabinet reshuffle.
General Secretary has spoken already. Everything, it is one voice, one party.
Congress General Secretary Venugopal confirmed the Bengaluru stampede figured in the talks.
The government of Karnataka has already ordered a judicial inquiry to find out what exactly happened. During the course of judicial inquiry, party didn't want to involve into the nitty-gritty of the issue.
Earlier at a meeting in Bengaluru, the state leadership considered action against the Chief Secretary. They blamed short notice for the lack of security. After first blaming police, the government is now blaming the system.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅವರೇನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಅವರು, ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
This even as the High Court grilled the Congress government, posing 9 questions. Who took the decision to hold the victory bash? Who was in charge of regulating traffic? What steps were taken? What medical facilities available? What was the crowd expected? If the injured were attended to immediately? What were the SOPs put in place by the government? And a permission was sought for the event. As blame game continues, grieving families are demanding accountability.
बिना गवर्नमेंट की वो आयोजन कर सकता, पुलिस वो कार्यक्रम आयोजन कर सकता था? कैसे कर सकता? उसका पूरा प्लान और समथिंग उसका है ना, सब वो उसका हिसाब से ही चलता है ना.
As the political heat rises in Karnataka, the High Command in Delhi could decide who takes the fall. With Sagai Raj in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
I want to bring in my colleague Sagai Raj on the latest on that. Sagai, what are you picking up? What's happening? Because right now, it's still a developing story. We do not know about what will happen. Do you think the axe could fall on the Deputy CM, on the Home Minister, and why would that happen?
If you noticed that Deputy CM was in the middle of the controversy where the opposition has targeted him. He was a person, he was in limelight when the place reached Bengaluru. He was the one who received from airport, and thereafter it was law and order failure where the Home Minister was the center of attraction, where the opposition tried to target Home Minister, saying that he was incapable, he didn't even try to address the grievances at that point of time. So it clearly shows that the High Command was unhappy with these two leaders, and the discussion has taken place that how the government has addressed these issues. And subsequently, the leaders have briefed the High Command, stating that the government's action in this case, whether it is the judiciary inquiry or the suspension of the police officers, So they have explained, and as Venugopal has briefed the media after the meeting, went on to say that High Command is quite happy, and they have also discussed about socio-economic service, which is popularly known as caste survey, which will be also tabled and discussed in the days ahead.
All right, Sagai, keep tracking the latest on that, because could there be a decision at the top leadership of Karnataka? There could be a reshuffle, and how? Who will that be? Or perhaps right now, as we've seen among our political corridors and leaders, it's just a blame game, buck being passed from one to another, while RCB marketing head has been arrested and senior cops like the CP of Bengaluru has been suspended. We'll be tracking that and more. Amid all of this, stay tuned now, because I want to take you to the United States of America. Joining me now from Florida is Akshita Nandgopal, and she's going to tell you all about the historic first that's happening. Akshita, over to you about what precisely is unfolding. Hours to go, and what happened? We were expecting it this evening, the delay that has come in with regard to Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla's launch. Over to you.
Thanks very much, Pooja. Good evening to all of our viewers. I'll be getting all of the updates of what's happening. Are we going to be seeing that launch in 24 hours? Is there a further delay? That's coming up on the other side of a very, very short break on the special broadcast coming to you from Florida.